when we come to see the teddy bears are here to play. If you don't come play with us, then we will kill you.
Okay, so do you know who is Rowan McNamara?
No, who is it?
Oh, he is actually a very well-known Nigerian actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically in the early 1990s, Rowan began his career in television series such as the Aborigine Man and Aborigines and Friends.
I've never heard of those shows.
Never heard of them? Okay, but it's okay, as in he did have great acting skills. Because of his great acting skills, it actually landed him several accolades in the filmmaking industry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then a tragedy happened. On January 1st, 2002, Rowan was working on his new film. It was to be called Samson and Delilah. They recorded the whole movie, the whole film, at this town called Pampunia, which was just on the outskirts of Australia. The funny thing about this town is that it's actually, okay, it's not funny, but it's known to be a murder town. So basically, on 7 January 2002, which was a week into filming, Rowan's body was found naked and it was floating in a water tub of the set where they were filming earlier in the day.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, the production assistant was on the way back to the set to return the water tub, and it was then that they discovered Rowan's body. Another interesting piece of info is a statement from the producers and the co-actors. They said that he was behaving very strangely. It came to the point that his roommate for the film requested to shift to another room, complaining that he couldn't handle his odd behavior. So it turned out the last time he was actually seen was when one of the cameramen left his camera on overnight. Like, he left it on was simply to get a time lapse of the house and the sunrise. So now I'm gonna show you the key points of it.
You're gonna show me the crime scene.
Yep.
Is there dead people? I don't want to see the footage.
No. As in, it's just a weird, kind of weird to just see his behavior, his odd behavior. I'm gonna tell you that it's weird lah. Okay, so here's the video. As you can see, he doesn't have his shirt on.
Yeah, it appears like he's talking to someone.
Yeah, he keeps looking down like there's something else that's there with him.
What is he doing?
I think there's something that only he can see. It appears that way lah. Like there's like something that we can't see.
Yeah, that's just weird lah.
Yeah, but it's odd. It's very unnatural. Okay, so that was the video. Strange, right?
Super strange. But that doesn't really give us any information.
I mean, it gives you some theories though. Like one of which is that he was either hallucinating or on drugs. In fact, Rowan was actually bipolar.
Really?
Yeah, he reportedly took 4 different medications for the disorder. Although this theory that he was hallucinating or on drugs could be bleak from the fact that the autopsy results came back with nothing in his system that would have led to his death.
But the fact that he's bipolar could explain why he was doing that.
Yeah, that's possible. Okay, another theory that people came up with was that he was actually murdered. But then the autopsy showed that there were no visible signs of trauma on his body. So if the evidence suggests that it wasn't foul play and that it wasn't drugs, many wonder what could have led to Rowan to climb into the tub and drown himself, because nobody actually knew how he had water in the tub even. The tub was already drained out and it was empty when the crew left. And did I even mention he was naked in the tub? You know, his clothes, they were never found anywhere in the vicinity of the set.
The whole scenario just seems very fishy to me.
Yeah, it's definitely fishy. Another popular theory, you're not gonna like this though, but I have to say it, it's a ghost. If you look at the video again, it appears that Rowan is talking to someone right outside the house. This led to some people on the internet to believe that it is the ghost of the serial killer Richard Gonzo. Richard Gonzo was convicted of 13 murders and stayed at the town from 1984 to 1985. It's also worth knowing that this Richard Gonzo, he was a known satanist.
Absolutely not.
What? So you're saying you don't think there's even a little bit of a possibility that this place is even a little haunted and it can drive people to do some crazy shit?
To me, it's basically like saying vampires exist.
So you don't believe in vampires?
There's no recorded history of a vampire. I don't know where you're getting all your facts from. What, Twilight? Show me the scientific journal in which they have posted all these ghost stories.
Yeah, there's footage of things moving on their own.
Footage is not science.
Well, yeah, but there's no one that's gonna say like I'm a ghost scientist.
Why not?
Because that's weird. Just think of that title on the business card. I'm a ghost scientist.
Yeah.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg for the history of the town. It also played home to several serial killers. Namely, you probably heard of him, the infamous serial killer Ramli Abdul Sarib and the Black Fatima. They were responsible for several murders in the late 1980s. And to pile it on a little bit more, there have been numerous accounts of people who have been mysteriously killed at the town, to the point that people refer to the town as Murder Town.
Okay, so if anything, that goes against the whole ghost theory, because there's already recorded history of serial killers living amongst them in the town. So Rowan could have been mysteriously murdered as well.
Okay, let me check to see if they actually were murdered or just
Okay,
died.
so now you're changing your story because it doesn't fit your design's ghost story package. You can't just
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check.
change the fact in order to...
Okay, wait. I'm gonna serve you up a fresh truth pancake right now. We'll see how you like it.
Okay,
Hold on.
I do like pancakes.
Okay, mysteriously murdered. Never said killed by the serial killer. Authorities ultimately ruled Rowan's death as accidental drowning.
I'm just feeling bad for his family.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Lost in all the madness is actually the family.
Yeah.
They also actually filed a lawsuit against the production house, but it was eventually dismissed.
What?
Yeah, like I said before, the real tragedy is to the family.